What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? I say what's up, everybody? How you doing, who you doing? Yeah man, blow your W7, what's happening? You know what it is, I'm back with it. This is Snowbreak closed beta test. I got a an approval to be part of the game test for this one here. So I'll be covering quite a lot. We have 14 days of gameplay. I hopefully will be playing each and every day of it, especially if it's engaging, especially if it's what it seems to be promising. Now, before we start off, I'd like to engage us here quickly on a bit of more about the game, right? So it is indeed a 3D game. The game is based on the arrival of Titans called the First Descent of 2057, who took a vibrant city and left it in its place the devastated wasteland of Containment Zone Aleph. Mankind's response came quickly. A selected few enkindled with the spirits of the gods, called the manifestations, were found and brought together as the Heimdall Force. A paramilitary raised to fight the Titans, and you are adjutant to the force. Heavily armed, you enter the Containment Zone again and again. The idea here is to seek the means to bring this bitter winter to its end. Alright, that's what's up. Got hybrid combat, got Titans, and core mode. You can play in singular mode. Game is designed by is it Shosan or Sisan? Sisan Games P2R. I think they only have about one game, which is still like being made. Let me check something. Yeah, Dawnlands. I think it's still available. I haven't seen this. Look like a nice RPG. Is it MMO? I don't know. Anyway, it's not about this. It's about Snowbreak. And without any further ado, let's jump into it. I'm excited. Season, right? It's like Sean, Season. All right, here we go. This is day one. It's the 1st of June, 2023. I think you'll be seeing this 2nd of June. I think you'll be seeing this from the 2nd of June. That's when I'll be uploading it. And we'll be doing 15-30, maybe an hour worth of gameplay. I'd like to do an hour, man. Sit down, relax, get your popcorn and some milkshake or shake or slosh, and then relax and watch some good content coming from yours truly. With that, go right ahead and hit the like button. Just hit it 3 times just to double check if it's working. So exciting, guys. This is on a mobile phone. I'm playing this on iOS. I think they've opened it up for Android and as well as PC. And I'm running this on a Note 10 Lite. Mind you, this game is a Unreal Engine designed game, right? So fantastic. I'm gonna put here yeah, escape pod life support operation system. I didn't read the contents there.
目標は脱出ポットを分離。予行演習に従い攻撃命令を実行。攻撃指令遮断。生存者登場の可能性あり。
This game is just screaming what you call pay attention to the
エリア0範囲内。ヘイムダル部隊による回収を要請。
Oh, this is
陣
lovely.
形を保持。直進する。
Alright. Yeah, this is just screaming like pay attention to the storyline, alright? So I'm big on storyline. It's role-playing game, but it also features is it MMO? Alright. We'll be starting the operation and let's get right on in. Alright. Press button. Okay. Adjustment. Alright, so once we get some settings going on, we'll do this much quicker because I feel like it's a bit slow for me. But let's go right ahead. Your reflexes seem fine. Yeah, they're fine. They're not good. Like, can I zoom in here? I can't zoom in. High expectations. What is it? Object is to recover the escape. Boss said to say no going off past. Don't get creative. Alright. Yeah, this is quite slow for me. Alright, let's go. Alright, auto lock. Aim at the enemy crosshairs and your smart gun will automatically fire. Alright, so that's auto fire based on target, based on your aiming. Okay, crosshair. Try reloading. Okay, can manually reload. Good to know. Okay, let's look at this easy fire mode. Auto fire is simple and hassle free. Manual fire is more accurate. Yeah, I'll go with manual. So I'm using claw here. If you know anything about claw. All right, classic mode, specialized shot or special. All right, classic mode. Use the joystick on the left to move, swing plus aim on the right screen. Use the joystick on the left to move, following fire plus aim on the right screen. Move following fire. Full screen move plus aim. Following fire. What is following fire? Yeah. Wait a minute. Basic, no controls. I'll go with this. Oh yes, there we go. I want to be able to fire with this here, right here, and then be able to move here in the middle. Now that I know where everything is, all right, much better. Huh? What's going on here now? What is this?
Erika, お兄ちゃん約束するよ。バルキリーゲーム決勝戦チケット、次は必ず手に入れてみせる。
Okay. Because I need this occupation information, data, and health. Okay, so that's the same thing. All right. Alright, so the game, guys, is screaming. Focus on the storyline. Get to know what's happening. Why are you doing this, you know? You're close to the port should be... Anyway, I have a visual of the target. Port is up ahead. Acknowledging the recovery protocol. What's that? Picking up a reading. It looks like Titan levels in your area. Are you up? Must be. Alright, here comes the Titan. Oh, I must fix this, make it quick. It's time to think to cross. Oh. Alright, looks like there's hit points in various places. Again, requesting permission to aim for the hit. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, I see what that is. I thought I reloaded. Oh! Alright. Alright, I think you're up. Oh. How does dodge work? Can I reload? Let's go for the legs. Ah. Oops. I hate it when it comes close. Oh my word. Reload. Firepower. What is it doing now? Press the button now. The apostolic system. Where is it? Oh. Did something happen? Whoa. Let's wait for permission. Comment. Okay. I wonder why the board is so worked up about that thing. Security clearance level on this op is crazy. Is it? Alright, so I'm here now, Caroline. Alright, so need to fix the settings, make them a little bit quick so that when I aim it moves quite fluently. Inside the people hear a response. Is there a sound to wake me? I am on the ground already. You become aware of your body. Something like consciousness returns. Okay. Is that my pod being opened by Leafy? You open your eyes onto a blackness. There had been a flashing indicator light there before. There's nothing now. You search the darkness for a little while. Then the cabin door opens from the outside. In a single sudden movement, your eyes setting the light of an unfamiliar surrounding. She eyes you warily as she speaks into your communicator. Her face oddly familiar. Lifey. The escape pod was carrying a single passenger. It's like the Intel site. It's like the Intel set. Yes, that's correct. human as far as I can tell. Yo, Wednesday. You know me? I mean, of course, I recognized her. Anybody would have recognized her. Life Bestler, Wednesday, Odin, champion battle idol of the Valkyrie games. Her shock only lasted a moment. She was used to being recognized. A moment to recover. Then that look of wariness returned to her face. I was a potential monster. I could pounce at any moment. I'm going to need you to put your hands behind your head and then step slowly out of the escape pod. Life said. I did stepping out into a world very different to the one I had left behind. It's messed up, really. We'd call the time I came from the post-Jovosis era. Jovosis. Mankind had arrested... Calm down. Couldn't read that, guys. And behind all three of those things, Yggdrasil Enterprise, far and away the most valuable private company the world had ever seen. Things had been looking up for humanity for once. Okay, skipped a lot. And then on October 4th, 2057, at the side of the 8th Valkyrie Games World Championship, during the final match of the competition, some kind of a monstrous, gigantic living organism, a titan, descended from the skies. Oh, I can just imagine the splash, man, the crackling sound. Okay, completely demolished the arena and killed nearly everybody who was there. It shed large quantities of an unknown, poisonous, snow-like substance, willfully destroyed anything that got in its way. Took most of what had been flourishing city, left in its place an unlivable wasteland. So we went ahead and built walls in a desperate attempt to seal away the contaminated area, the hope being that the spread of the contaminant could at least be stopped. Was it in vain? Was it a vain hope? Yggdrasil began hiring combat forces, the best that money could buy. They even rehired the competitors from the Valkyrie Games, brought them into a newly formed private military contractor. So that was how the Heimdall Force was formed. Heimdall is a god of light, by the way, light and dawn and stuff like that. So Heimdall Force was formed, intended from day one as a specialist anti-titan response unit. So we are basically Heimdalls. Not that anyone was sure if the Titans could even be fought, or knew what price would have to be paid if we did attempt to fight them. So that had every much felt like the end of the post-Jovosis era. But if this was some new era, well, no one knew what any of it meant or what this new era should be called. And sitting there, sealed within containing walls, a city with a name that was quickly being forgotten, the city where the Titans made their first descent, called Containment Zone Aleph. Aleph, Hebrew word Aleph, first letter of the Hebrew word Aleph, Alpha. That's what we call it now. So basically that is Alpha, which is the beginning, right? Aleph. All right, let's proceed. There's no one coming. There's no one to save us, basically. We're 30 minutes in, guys. Hope you're still kicking in. If you are, hit a like. Let's spread the news about this new coming game. I think there's much to expect on this. Still feeling out of it. Sorry, Adjutant. We have to hurry up and start the main story. Yeah, let's start the main story. Main combat mission that have been issued can be viewed here. The confined. Go this way. Main combat fish. Okay, well, why don't we start here? Let's start there. A bait of business. Even if you just woke up, fate waits for no one. Alright, so they woke me up from a pod as an adjutant. Light flooded the meeting room. This was not a space where anyone had ever felt sleepy. Yeah, right. They brought me here from the escape pod, taken blood and hair samples. Started in with the interrogation. A younger woman entered. A girl, really. Introduced herself as Caroline and launched into a stream of unanswerable questions. I mean, she was just going on. Caroline, you're going to have to tell me, who are you, really? And what are you planning? Tell me how you got onto, is that Mistletoe? Mistletoe Station. Start there. That's the first thing I'm going to need to know. Me? I have a data mining job that pays me so little I barely make ends meet, and yet I still just blew 6 months salary on a pair of final tickets. I wanted to watch that Valkyrie game. Well, crazy thing to do. I normally save every penny I earned, but I just wanted my sister to see the Valkyrie games. I wanted her to be able to cheer for the battle idols from right there in the stands. I wanted that for her. She should get the chance to do it at least once in her life. How had I ended up on a space station? Well, all I could remember was the battle idols swooping this way and that, the dash and the drama of the spectacle. I don't know how you got there. The last thing I remember is being in the Valkyrie game final. Okay. It's good. It's good to know. Alright. Again, with the Valkyrie games stuff, do we have to keep going round and round in circles? Saying that over and over again isn't making any more believable. The last Valkyrie games finals was held 3 years ago already. 3 years ago? What are you talking about? Look, if you aren't willing to cooperate, we're just wasting our time here. I am cooperating. I've told you everything I know. Can you tell me where my sister is at least? Your sister? What does your sister have to do with this? She looked confused. Fine. The boss will talk to you herself. The boss will talk to yourself. Caroline checked the time. Couldn't just give us something. this going to be bad for everyone. Soon enough, I found myself face to face with the boss of hers, or this boss of hers. I can just imagine them coming, and her with her shoes like, and what must have been a pre-agreed time, the door of the meeting room slide open. Okay, and then shock of silver hair, her face somehow both girlish and ice cold. She walked in clicking heels. Exactly. I nailed it. And the guys at the back. Nice. Caroline, you have had 6 hours and further 42 minutes. I assume you now have a great deal of useful information that you are about to hand over to me. Boss, I've been here for that long, huh? He's refusing to give me anything. It's hard to know what to think, really. If you allow me to speak with him alone, Caroline, please. Boss, okay. Caroline was given a look without so much as a word. She turned and fled the room, frightened animal. Like a frightened animal. I can just imagine her going, with those ellipses. She turned her gaze to me. You're right, look at that. Them lawyer, you're interesting. Tell me about it. Wait, this is another Hebrew word, and I think that is... It's not a yod, is it? I'll look up. I think that's another... It's a Hebrew alphabet. Means something. Is that a yod? Anyway, pleased to meet you. With one eye on the time, she cut straight to the point, spitting out her words like tiny shards of cold, transparent ice. You haven't been lying to us. You and your sister were there, October 4th, 2057, Valkyrie Games Finals. Well, I breathed a sigh of relief, offered a grateful look. We tracked it down, that year's ticket records, and the entry records at that stadium too. That year's. The unease was back. I mean, what are you talking? Do you remember anything after being at the beginning of the match? The Titans, the first descent? You'd remember anything at all? Or don't you remember anything at all? Titans? No, I don't remember. What you talking about? Wait. No, I remember something. A memory stood up. A shaft of light broke in from far above and touched down right there in the middle of the stadium. What on earth was this light? There were cries, excited whoops at first, then shrieks of terror, desperate calls for help. Why couldn't I remember this before? I put my thumbs to my temples, pressed hard. If I was on live stream, you would be seeing me put on my thumbs. You and your sister listed as having been among the dead. Wait a minute. Wait, just hold up. What? She reached into a folder, pulled out a pair of photographs, who prints out a photograph. Anyway, people haven't done that for decades unless they had images too sensitive to digitize. Alright, let's see what we got. Laid out with our eyes closed, color long gone from both our faces, me and my sister. They're fake. They have to be fake. My mind gripped tight to disbelief. I couldn't stop the tears from coming. Why can't I remember? It's happening. So, you understand? She threw me a lifeline, a question to yank me out of emotional mirror I could feel myself about to drown in. And obvious thought occurred to me. I started shaking my head. I'm right here talking to you. T glanced at the clock on the wall. You turned up here, which would seem to suggest the people killed in the descent may not be dead after all, in some sense anyway. You're telling me my sister could still be alive? Well, that brings sure has to be brought into a yellow color, symbolizing that I'm really popping up now. Like, but that's space station. Don't interrupt. Misteltain station split out of company control after the first descent. Whether the two things are connected, we aren't sure. Seems like though. Which would mean there's a possibility that sister is alive. Alright, so as to what you're going to do with you, or what we're going to do with you, her eyes kept flicking away, checking the time. Why are they always checking the time? The way you got here and the effects that may not someone's status is of research interest to the company. What with the circumstances of your arrival, I'm afraid you aren't entitled to any legal protections, human rights, those kinds of things. So basically, you guys are gonna run experience over me, and I don't have anything to say, confided. So you have no choice. Yeah, exactly. Accept the offer I'm about to make you become an employee of Yadrizel Enterprise, willingly participating in company research. Do that and we'll help you find that sister of yours. Refuse and absent any legal rights on your part. We register you as a high-risk research asset, property of Yadrizel Enterprise. So in any way, I will belong to you as an employee, or belong to you as a what you call these things that you use in the lab. My brain rushed to keep up. It was a lot to take in. I mean, there's my sister here being dead or potentially being alive, and here these guys are saying, look man, you're basically a puppet in a research lab, and right now we want to use you, so we want you to comply in the fact that we want to use you, somehow give you some human rights but not actually giving you some rights. Anyway, no option 3. I take it. I'm looking for option 3. This wasn't a choice, it was straightforward threat. I was being told to acknowledge that I had no... Okay, I already said this, guys. I said this. Sure, fine, whether I'll cooperate or not. So, alright then. Caroline will handle your onboarding. She can explain that. Without so much as an attempt at a smile, she glanced at the clock one last time and then walked out of the room. Caroline returned a little while later. The boss has plans for you then. It's all very strange. The two of you. What you talking about? What's wrong? What you mean? Forget it. I don't know. I don't want to know. Looks like we're going to be colleagues. You have to go through the onboarding process, same as any other hire. We don't make exceptions, even when the boss does something like this. And about before, I'd been given orders, you understand? Try not to hold off this against me. She kept talking about that thing she said really registered. What had Tao meant when she started to... Oh, you see, Tao. Oh, okay, Tao, okay. Tao talked about my medical status. Was my sister going to be able to make it back here like I had? What did Mars... Mistletoe Station have to do with anything? Why would whatever these Titan things were decided to attack the Valkyrie Games finals? Why would whatever these Titan things decide to attack? Okay. I felt like I was losing my mind, and I don't know what was said up there because I just clicked. All I could do was keep walking forwards, no clue how I was going, no sense of what was coming to happen or what would happen next. All right, so we get it. All right, guys. What are we? 43 minutes into the game. Whew, that was quite a read. Interesting read. I said it. It screams read me, follow through the storyline, get to know why you're doing this. You know what I'm saying? And that will truly grasp you, especially if the storyline is very much interesting. That will really grasp you. All right, Exodus. Exodus means why are they using so biblical context in this particular thing? Quite interesting. I mean, think about Heimdall as well, being the god of dawn and light, and part of their about the game information, they had something called manifestation. So it's quite interesting. Now we have, and in fact they're using Hebrew letters, Aleph, and I think that's a yod, man. Anyway, and then Exodus here to begin the things off. After the formalities are done with, it's time to officially engage in battle. Click here when you're ready. Alright, so this is Exodus. The objective here is to complete mission within 300 seconds, have no more than 1 retreats, deploy operative Lifey. Let's look up into these words. Am I very interesting? Remember, the Adjutant's job is to monitor the situation and analyze everything clearly. Got it? Great. Now click here. Alright, so analyze the situation clearly. That's it. Okay, the world tree. There's something called the world tree. Giant courage. Alright, we'll read those things as we go. Alright, here we go, guys. Find the Cortez tracks. Why am I playing as Leafy and not myself? I don't know. But anyway, let's proceed. Wait, just a second. Settings, sensitivity, high, and vertical scroll, acceleration. Yeah, I'd like that to be nice and high. All right. Seems pretty. Yeah, nice and fast. And then moving. I think we can still move it a little bit faster though. Oh, there we go. Yep. Yep, I need gyro. Gotta switch gyro. So if I press shoot and let go of shooting, it automatically pulls out of this jumps, right? Where's the jump button? This should be here somewhere, isn't it? Open up the ground. Oh man, I don't know what just happened there. It just went fast and I'd love to read that, but anyway. Alright, so I've got one last objective. Alright. feel like jumping up and down. I miss PUBG days. Alright, so this looks like a shield of some sort. And then let's see what these things do. Ah, nice. Where is he? Oh, they're all dead. Wait, is that thing firing at me? What's happening? Oh, I killed them. Okay. Okay, I guess this is where the jump thing pops, right? Oh, it doesn't pop. Hello? What am I supposed to do here? Breakthrough. Oh, breakthrough. Sorry. Alright. Breakthrough the courts, we did that, and they rolled out the red carpet over here too. Not to worry. Alright, let's proceed. Where's the proceed there? Okay, here we go. Oh. Aim for the head! Aim for the head! I need this. Sort that out quick. Oh. This automatic pulling out of the ADI or ADS. Oh, it even. Oh, this is a boss, right? Aim for the head! Yep, aim for the head. Yep. Nice! Mission completed within 300 seconds. Leafy Wednesday. Got XP, completed that, 3 seconds. So we got some good stuff. Can we get more information? This is called a Digi Cache, rare currency comprised of all kinds of data. Obtained after analyzing various business activities worth of a ton of value in today's era, and it's more valuable than actual cash. It's become the favorite currency by high-end traders. Can buy things regular silver bucks cannot, include products and services. All right, so that's the currency called the Digi Cache. Digi Cache. Normal combat record, operative XP material, okay, used for upgrading operative, provides 1.2 XP, viewing records aids in overwhelming grace. Alright, so they call this a normal combat record XP, that's fine. And we have silver buck, common currency in this new era. Silver buck has taken on the role that cash once played. Silver buck can be exchanged for goods and services in almost social situations. Digi Cache cannot, including and can buy things regular silver bucks cannot. Oh, this is kind of like gold, and then this is kind of like token. All right, so silver buck. All right, sure. I guess you'll be getting more of this rare item. Then we have Rocky Combat Record, operative exterior. All right, so this is, what is it? Medium XP. This is basic common XP, I suppose. Then there's like what, advanced and stuff. All right, cool. High concentration, level 2. Max presence increased, current presence and friends limit increased. That's interesting. All right, so guys, we'll stop it here for today's gameplay. It's day 1. I want to cover as much as I can on day 1. So what it means is that you will be seeing an upload coming through in a couple of days, or upload after upload. It will come as parts. So in mission High Place, it's going to be like part 2. You'll be seeing maybe in like different days. Maybe I can upload it on the same day. It depends on my my time, how I manage my time. But yeah, stay tuned. More of this is gonna come through. Going to be covering this hopefully, by God be willing, the whole of 14 days, and I want to maximize those days. That's why I want to cover as much as I can within the days. So yeah, that's an hour of gameplay. We've read much of the things, so I think the other gameplay, the next mission 2, might be slightly, I don't know, but we're gonna be fixing stuff. Anyway, I'll get some settings done in the meantime in terms of gyroscoping and really going through that. But I won't start this game, or whenever I start that mission, I'll record it and then upload it. Alright, this is yours truly. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, bell notification. This is wonderful. We're gonna be covering this full on. Let's do this. I'm out.